Want to do a group level check?
Let's do a group.
We're good, eh?
Your voice doesn't stand out as much as your instruments.
Okay.
It's
I couldn't
not
hear my
quite
voice at all.
as strong. From over here, anyhow. You guys are great, but you don't want to drown them out.
Want to check this one, Gary?
Check.
Check this one.
Checksticles.
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 Hello.
Popsicle. Icicle.
Hello.
Test.
Switch on.
1, 2.
Oh, that could work. Hello. Hello. Hello, people. Hello, people.
There you go.
Hello, people.
There I am.
Yeah, yours
I'm
stands out.
there. Can you hear me, folks?
Definitely. Yeah, it's a little stronger, but then again, good to hear them. Not to be critical.
No, I couldn't hear myself.
Yeah, you can't hear yourself think.
Should we play again or should we?
We'll go on the fly.
Shake It Up Radio.
Live on YouTube, so look good. No, I'm just kidding. We are live on YouTube, but it's all good.
Yeah, you don't have to wear your baseball hat for this one.
No,
Ladies and gentlemen, and children of all ages, welcome to Shake It Up on Canuck Tunes Online Radio, broadcasting live from Hamilton's own pub, the Cat and Fiddle, 174 John Street, South at Augusta. This week's guests, Thomas Duxbury and New Mother Nature, as well Jacqueline Rendell. Now, our host, who has trouble with group sex. Where do you put your elbows? Here is famous Framus.
Another weekly introduction. Well, I think the term is elbows up now, isn't it?
Something like, yes, elbows up.
Elbows up Canadian style, group sex style. How are you, my
I think
friend?
that's called S&M or bondage or something.
Something like that. It's called Inter-North American Diplomatic Relations right now, isn't it?
Yeah,
But I digress.
yes. Soon they'll be throwing a flag on the play in the House of Commons.
Yeah.
White House. You know, it's just goofy.
How are you, my friend?
Better now. After 5 months and 1 day,
Yes, let's
I
hear
am
the
C
news.
free. And that's not vitamin C, I'm saying. Thank you all. Thank you everyone who responded and replied and took the time out to give me well wishes. It was just overwhelming.
Oh, absolutely. Your
So this happened
superpowers.
Wednesday, and of course I was at St. Joe's, and I just made a beeline here,
Oh, yeah.
and I spent the afternoon here.
Yeah,
Nice.
I can
Texted
imagine.
everybody, and yeah.
That's
So
great.
yeah, it is. It's really good, and I got a follow-up call in middle of the month, but looking up.
That's amazing, man.
Amazing indeed. So yeah, that was
It's your superpowers. Sound man, all in caps,
that's
baby.
what happens when you read comic books.
Yes.
You know, you just get that what the immunity
That's
that
right.
Wolverine has.
Powers by osmosis,
Deadpool, that kind of stuff. Yeah, right.
for sure.
So another great busy week. Wonderful day in Hamilton today.
Yes.
Nice and sunny.
Nice and sunny
Double or
and
not
brisk.
double digits, but it's a plus side.
We'll take it.
You
We'll
know,
take it. We're inching towards the greenery and the goodery.
it is March, so
In
it
like
can
a
be a bit of a
lion, out
bitch.
like a oxen, in like a polar bear, out like a yeti. I forget how that works, but I know it'll
In
be
like a
it'll
lion,
be in
out
and
like
out
a
anyway.
lamb.
Right.
Yeah.
Something like that. But yeah, it's been an exciting morning so far. We got sound and lights. Thank you so much for tuning in, Canuck Tunes, and everyone at the pub. Thank you for being here. It's going to be a great afternoon. We are on Facebook video. We are on YouTube on the Canuck Tunes channel there, and of course, we are broadcasting live from the Cat and Fiddle.
Corner of John and Augusta.
And a lot of
Center
good
of the
things
musical
happening.
universe.
The next 2 weeks is going to be mayhem in here.
Yes.
Not only today's show, tonight we have Driven. Tomorrow, go figure.
What?
We have Famous and Betty
And Far.
tomorrow night, 8 till midnight. So
Famous
that's
and Betty
like
and Far. Yes.
great to see. And then Dean, and Tweeds will be here on the Sunday.
What a weekend. Yeah, absolutely. Dean and Tweeds back at the pub.
Yes.
Me and Betty back here with our new friend Daniel Farr playing bass with us. So
Very good. Excellent.
now a trio.
Perfect.
Yes.
And then next weekend, it's St. Patrick's Day. It's going to be a 4-day weekend.
96-hour bender. No
You know,
sleep.
So we got March 14th, we have Fiction. The 15th, which is a Saturday at Tim Gibbons and the Swamp Busters.
Hello.
Yes. Sunday is Quell the Swell. And for St. Patty's Day proper, Innisfree.
Would it be anybody else but Innisfree?
Right? And
Absolutely.
speaking of St. Patrick's Day, they got some special menu items too.
Ooh.
Irish stew, the
Yes.
corned beef and cabbage, the good old bangers and mash,
Oh yeah.
and steak and kidney pie served with the mash and veg. So those are tasty.
You throw all that stuff in a blender, pour it in a glass, and there's a pint of Guinness.
Right.
there.
Pretty
Yep.
well.
Those are all the ingredients.
And of course, Cat and Fiddle is now serving breakfast, the
Yes.
early bird breakfast, starting at 9 a.m. So snap, crackle, burp
Wow.
for all those who need a little pick-me-up in the morning.
Up and hungry at 9.
Right. Like I get famished at 1 o'clock in the morning now, but still nice. And you can build your own omelet kind of thing.
Can you build it out of Lego?
But did you want to eat it? That's the rub,
Is it for eating or display?
right? That's my grandson. Oh, can I play with you? No, just flat tonight. But yeah, a lot of great things happening at the Cat and Fiddle, and busy morning. Still trying to get my bearings, but hey, we shall overcome. We shall continue on this wonderful show we
I've
have
been
planned
watching
today.
you and wondering at your acuity at your job here. It's just no wonder you're all caps sound man.
I faked it all through high school, so right,
Yep,
just carrying on the tradition.
absolutely.
Let's carry on the show.
Let's bring it on.
Please welcome to the Shake It Up Cat and Fiddle Showcase stage
Thomas Duxbury
and
and New Mother Nature. Welcome, gentlemen. Thanks for coming. Why don't you hit us with something, and then we'll
First, we're playing the tuning song.
we'll deep dive. I know that
It was tuned when I bought it. I don't know.
one.
Alright, five, two, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, that was Russ. We're working on a new record. This next song is a little hint of that record. from the bottom, creeping down, top the air.
You guys are fun, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, but we might have to strap you down, Thomas, to keep you in one place there.
I'm wireless now.
You're wireless. Yeah, I thought you were going out for a smoke. Yeah, and you were able to keep playing, so that's pretty dexterous on your part there.
Thank you.
And you guys have been. You want to introduce your bandmates there, Thomas?
Yes, we got Bruce Cole on the bass.
Bruce Cole on the bass.
We got Zach Rydall on the drums over here.
Zach Rydall on the drums. You guys are very dynamic. How long you been together?
Off and on a few years.
Yeah.
It's like before pandemic.
Before the pandemic, we played a little bit, did a couple shows, and then the world ended,
Yeah.
and then now we're back. So
You guys are all from Hamilton.
Bruce is from Renfrew.
Renfrew.
I love Bruce.
Oh, I was with Hamilton for school, and I just stuck around.
Nice. You came here. How'd you guys meet up?
Gigi.
Kijiji.
Yeah.
We
Really?
were looking for a bass player.
Wow.
Yeah.
Swipe right for a bass player. Swipe
Yeah,
left for a
and
guitar
so
player.
it turns out I'm, kind of mediocre at bass. So, yeah. Here I am.
Well, you're certainly proficient at the guitar riffery. It's quite catchy, man, for sure. Yeah, I was listening to some of your stuff this morning, the previous records you put out in singles.
Appreciate you.
You got some nice, catchy riff rock slash like pop, almost pop harmonies. A lot of different stuff going
Kinda
into
all
your
over
style,
the
your
place,
gumbo
yeah.
of music. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your what would you say is your base, your foundation that you built for yourself as an artist and a guitar player?
Indie blues rock kind of stuff. I do a lot of blues on my own. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
With the band, I kind of turned a little more.
Like acoustic solo blues?
Yeah, a little bit.
What
Yeah.
kind of stuff we talking? Like the old Delta stuff or?
I'm big into like Junior Kimbrough.
Oh,
Junior
nice.
Kimbrough, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like blues revival.
Fat Possum stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fat Possum. Definitely Delta stuff for sure.
R.L. Burnside, you do some of that stuff too?
Big time.
Yeah. That Fat Possum explosion, that was like around the 90s, 2000s.
Yeah.
Those samplers that they were putting out all the time. And
I love the story with that.
and there was some you ever see the documentaries?
I haven't seen the
I
documentary.
think they were in Junior Kimbrough's juke joint, and they were interviewing all the guys that were playing there, and they had all shot somebody.
Okay.
Yeah. So it made total sense to be
Yeah.
blues players, and every one of them had shot somebody that had done them wrong.
That's awesome.
Yeah, at some point in their life. But that's a hell of a foundation to have, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Kind of grew up listening to, and of course, like, we'll rock and roll, Steve Miller, stuff like that. We're called New Mother Nature, so we, Guess Who fans. Stuff
Right.
Like that. So kind of a bit of everything.
Yeah, throw it all together and make it your own. Steal it all and make it our own. That's what we do.
Yeah.
For sure, man.
Is it Paul McCartney said that?
I think Tim Gibbons said it to me, so I don't know. Probably everybody's been saying it to everybody. But yeah, you guys are quite dynamic. You're in the process of making a new record, like a full album. I noticed you've been releasing singles, but
Doing a full album for a little bit. Kind of, we went through a little bit of a phase of throwing singles.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, good tunes though.
Kind of just hunkering down, working on the record. But it's kind of been about 2 years of working on that now.
Okay, so you're squeezing it hard. You're got it in a headlock.
As good as we can,
Yeah. Where are you guys doing it? You doing it in town here?
So we built our own recording setup. So it's hence why we have all the microphones.
Oh, so you're studio doctors as well as performers then?
Yeah. So we wanted to kind of go that route. But
Nice.
for sure.
Who's got their hands on the dials? Everybody got a few fingers on there? But...
Everybody, Zach and I.
I press record.
you
I press stop when it comes.
turn the red light on, and yeah. And that works well for you guys.
Trial and error.
Yeah, nobody's out back punching it out to see who gets to make the final decisions. Not yet.
We worked on our last couple singles. We worked with Michael Keir down at Threshold. So Rust and 44, the last two things we did.
Right.
Michael down there. So shout out to.
Yeah, shout out to those guys, man, for sure. You want to hit us with some more dynamic playery?
Hit you with another tune.
All right.
I hope you found your solid ground. It's a long way down, hard things happen. But I hope you found your solid ground. Oh,
Thank you. Recorded that one out I lived in BC for a while. I found like an old cassette machine.
Yeah.
So that whole song was recorded on like cassette machine.
And the vintage gear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I had a little bit of advice to give you guys, I would say loosen up a bit and try and have a little bit of fun while you're up there. Because you are playing music. you guys are quite the full-on experience playing live, man. You're projecting joy, like the bat signal shooting over town here. Come see the joy, yeah. You guys are great live. You've been playing out for a while.
Yeah, a few years. I've been in a whole bunch of bands through the years. I used to play in a band called the Retroaction.
Here in Hamilton?
In Hamilton,
Yeah.
yeah. And then I kind of started, I don't know, all over the place with it. Yeah.
And then you put, did you do some solo stuff too, or then did you put
The solo stuff kind of evolved into this.
Right.
Sort of like during the start of the like we had played some shows before the pandemic.
Right.
And then like we opened for the Nil, the Dirty Nil at one point.
Nice gig, yeah.
World ended. And then I was kind of stuck in my basement. I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna record these songs that I've written, and then like it kind of started rolling
back. So you're the principal songwriter. The songs start as with you and a guitar, and then you bring them to the band, and they kind of flesh out their
like
parts.
Russ, like I had an idea for like a guitar part, and then I kind of sent it off to Bruce, and then like I wasn't really good. I didn't really know what to do with this guitar part, and then Bruce wrote like a whole bunch of words. So Russ, like, that's mostly Bruce's.
Oh, so it's a collaborative stuff with the lyrics and.
Yeah, so Bruce wrote a song called Rust. Yeah.
Settle down, Mary. Get your own show, damn it. So what's your origin? Are you guys trained, or did somebody put a guitar in your hand when you were 12 and bombard you with?
All those things sort
of.
Yeah,
you just grew up listening to music.
We had like instruments laying around growing up.
Your family musical?
No.
No, the instruments were just laying there.
Just kind of there.
They were shoplifters mostly. Or?
Yeah. And then like I had an inspirational music teacher when I was in maybe like elementary school or whatever. And then I kind of started practicing a little more.
Guitar.
Yeah. And then after high school, I went to the Mohawk music program for a little bit.
Oh, you did? Yeah. Trained musician, are you?
Well.
Fancy book learning, are you?
I don't know about that. Didn't do too hot.
No, you were in and out.
I don't know. Just kind of something floating around in my life. So.
And how about the rest of your guys? Are you guys trained musicians, school musicians, or more intuitive?
No, it's more intuitive. I mean, we both met at MAP, and then we started our own duo collaborative thing, and then that's how
bass and drums duo.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And then that's when the Kichichi ad happened.
Yeah. And he didn't steal my stuff.
No.
He just showed up to my place and it was actually cool.
Nice.
I played bass for a total of one time.
Yeah.
Well, no, I play bass now, but I'm in that situation.
I have rent Christmas around the house, but my dad plays the bagpipe, so that
Oh, hey.
yeah.
Now you're talking magic. Goes right through me. Yeah, for sure. And you guys have done some festivals?
Yeah, we've done a number of festivals. So we played, Canada Day Festival.
You played Gary's Stage and
the Gary's Stage.
Future Festival, yep.
Yeah, nice.
We've done Cactus Fest. We've done a bunch around the area. We did like Concession Street Fest. I lived in BC for a bit, so a couple of things there.
Yeah, I saw you had the Squamish.
Squamish stuff.
Yeah, how was that? What's the music scene like out there?
It's good. It's small. It's very small.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like not a lot to do.
Right.
If you're into climbing, Squamish is great.
Sure.
I'm not so much into climbing,
No.
so it didn't work out too much.
The walking down is okay, but the climbing up is
Well, the walking,
gravity assisted. Yeah.
just a little bit. And then I finished my degree in Scotland, so I kind of did some shows out there with some.
Whereabouts in Scotland?
Up in Aberdeen.
Nice.
Aberdeen. So the music scene in Aberdeen is insane. It's awesome.
Right on.
And it's like so close to all sorts of cool Glasgow and all that.
For sure, yeah. Different, like across genres, a lot of anything and everything going on over there. Original music.
Bit of everything.
Yeah.
Original music, it's a very kind of unapologetically Scottish music scene.
Nice.
It's really sweet, and they kind of have their own sound as well. It's really neat.
If you don't like it, you get a Scottish kiss.
Yeah.
You know what that is, right?
What's that?
That's a headbutt to the bridge of the nose.
That's real handshake.
You never got one of those, luckily, yes.
Never, but I did see a couple of things, and there's a weird camaraderie with that. You would see bar fights happen, right? And then I saw this one just for example. The bar fight happened. They made their way outside. And the guy gets knocked over and he's on the ground or whatever. And then the dude that was fighting was like, "I made my point. Come up, let's get you a beer.
Let's go, yeah."
And he brought him back in.
Yep. That's Hamilton style as well. That happens here. I can beat my friend up, but you better not touch him.
Yeah.
And now we're friends. So.
There's a bus. The buses would get lost sometimes. And there's this
Drinking and bus driving over there, or
there's this dude. The bus got lost, and then this guy he's yelling at the bus driver. He's like, "Where are you bringing?
Where are you going? What are you doing, lad?"
Exactly. And then the driver gets out, looks at the front of the bus, realizes he's driving the wrong bus, calls his manager.
That's
he's on the phone
amazing.
for 20 minutes, and then comes back in, and the guy is a walker. He stands up and he's like, "We are not your prisoners. I speak for the people." So
that's amazing.
Stuff like that. So it was pretty great.
Quite the power. That's a great culture, yeah. That's awesome, man. How long were you in Scotland for?
9 months.
Yeah.
9 months or so. Probably, I might be going back there in a little bit.
What were you finishing? What were you taking academically over there?
I was in business administration this time through.
In Scotland, of all places.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. And were you playing music while you were there, or just?
Big time. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Big time. Yeah. Had a couple of shout out to Peter Honks. He's a good guy.
He was your Scotland guy, your Scotland connection for music.
Connection for music. Shout out to Peter.
Nice.
Ewan as well.
Cool, man. Well, you've been a lot of different places playing your music, yeah, for sure.
A little bit, I guess.
Now here you are at the Cat and Fiddle.
Now here we are at the Cat.
You made it.
We made it.
You guys want to hit us with another one?
I need some water.
You got to stay hydrated, people.
Actually, probably a good idea for me too. Do you want to just
Okay, this is an old new one.
This is an old new one, yeah.
It was a song I wrote probably in high school or something, and played it in the aforementioned band I was in, the Retroaction, and we're actually putting this song on the new record because it's kind of a fun song. So
Yeah, everything old is new again.
yeah, exactly. Recycle, reduce, reuse, recycle.
Absolutely. It's your idea. You can do that.
I don't know if that's
All right, she never knows.
I need some deep when I was working no more. Resting it away my on a rest. Yeah, my mind is ready. This morning, I said I told him, hey, when you get out, oh, help me, I'm not going. Oh, you gotta get up, you gotta lift the bed free, yeah, my mind is good. Because I'm not a man, I'm not a woman. No, no one is doing
Thomas Duxbury and Mother Nature.
Thank you.
He just lodged his microphone. He was jumping around so much. But you guys are a lot of fun, man.
Doing that one.
Yeah. You're an analog guy, I read, and
Big time
You're
analog.
challenging yourself to record with vintage analog gear. What is that all about?
Something like that.
You
I
guys,
don't know, just a certain set it and forget it element to that.
Oh
I
yeah.
guess.
So you guys record onto tape, or are you?
Sometimes,
yeah.
some things. It's a hybrid setup, for sure. But we do use tape. There's a bit of bouncing in between tape and stuff like that. The Solid Ground and Ain't No Life were both fully taped.
Nice.
Cassette, the little like Type 2
Oh yeah.
cassette tape things. They're hard to find now. but-
No doubt. Yeah, that's awesome.
I found like an old compressor at like a thrift store and like stuff like that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So you're always on the search. You're on the hunt for
Always
vintage.
looking for that kind of stuff. If anyone knows where to find, let me know.
And do you guys do when you guys are out cultivating gigs? Do you do strictly your own material? Do you have cover sets? Like, do you try
A
and
couple covers we'll do a couple covers here and there, but it's mostly kind of original stuff.
Yeah. And have you tried to hit the boards? Have you played Toronto? Have you played?
Play Toronto every once in a while. Kind of hunkered down a little bit for the winter.
Right.
We got a couple shows in the spring coming up. There's this band from Nova Scotia we played with a few times. Nova Scotia, what's the name? They're called Bologna, Colorado. They come on tour every few months, so we're doing a show with them again in May, the end of May. Our other band played with them in I think November.
Right.
So at Doors Pub.
Nice.
Doors Pub.
Yeah.
Bologna is a maritime staple. That's
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's.
Bologna, Colorado. They're fun. So yeah, it should be fun. We have another project to touch in on that. We have another project with our friend Sean Cooper. He was in a band called Thumb for a while.
Right.
Called the Bella Psychosis.
You guys have a project called Debella Psychosis?
Yeah. So it's another kind of project we do, and the whole idea is it sort of devolves into chaos.
Oh yeah.
So it's like it starts off, it's like alt country almost, and like kind of indie rock, alt country, and then it just devolves.
Devolves into just noise rock or.
Yes, effectively, yeah.
Yeah.
Screaming feedback.
Yeah, feedback, screaming. So, yeah. It starts out. There's
Starts
a
out
happy
nice and
ending.
Oh, okay. Well, that could be illegal in some parts of Canada or the tri-state area, but depending on where you're playing. If you're at the Doors pub, I'm sure you'll be fine with that. I saw your. I was looking at your Instagram. Were you at some point into photography? You digging? You had some pretty cool.
A little bit here and there. I kind of don't really post too much photography.
And I noticed that there was a video of somebody just smashing the shit out of a Telecaster guitar. Was that you?
Yeah, that was me.
What the hell are you doing, man, to a perfectly good Telecaster?
Or something. Well, it was this like, battle of the bands contest.
You wanted to put an exclamation point on your performance?
We wanted to make an impression. So.
Did you feed in a prop guitar at some point, or was it?
It was a prop. So I had my good Strat.
Okay.
I played, and then I had the secret Strat.
Okay, so you just kind of went behind the risers and grabbed a.
Kind of went to the back, came back with a similar looking Strat.
So nobody would pick up on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It was quite impressive there.
There's a technique to doing it.
You had a huge block of wood on the stage as well, didn't you?
So here's you can analyze a video like this, right? So basically,
it's like the Zapruder film. Here we go.
Big block of concrete,
frame by frame.
And so if you bash a guitar like an axe, right? It's not gonna look like it comes apart, right? It's not gonna come apart properly, right? So you kind of for the shell, you boom, boom, right? And then what you want to do if you want a guitar to theatrically come apart is you hit it from the butt end.
Straight down, bam.
Because the way they're put together is 3 blocks of wood. And so you hit it like that, and then it kind of peels apart like a banana.
Yes.
Then, so that's what happened.
There's one to grow on.
It was quite an impressive move, I gotta say. Like that's a real. And did you win the battle? The bands? No. Damn.
I didn't do that.
Somebody what did the winner do? Commit Harry Carey on stage or hang drop from
you got the cool video though. So.
Yeah, you definitely got the cool video. Where was that? Is that the Corktown?
That was Stonewalls.
Stonewalls.
Yeah, I think that was like.
They allow that nonsense at Stonewalls?
Probably
not.
As long as it's not the floor, right?
Yeah.
Cement block. Yeah. Multi-purpose cement block.
That was the day they stopped having original bands. Only ABBA tributes after that. No violence. No music violence. But yeah, I was quite impressed by that. Yeah, it was. Cheers to you on the guitar smashing.
I did it one more time as well after that. It was like this house party in Toronto, and the owner was like, "Hey, we'll get you like a guitar to smash if you." So like, okay, I'll do it again, and I did it. That was the only other time I did that.
I've been to house parties, but we smashed all the furniture. We left the guitars alone. But that was
They asked if they could keep the guitar after. So.
Oh, you're nice. Mounted splinters.
Yeah.
Nice work. And you guys, so you're constantly. You have like a plan for the band that you're aiming for. You're putting this record together, and then you're gonna like. Try and get in the festival swing this year. You're gonna or you take it as it comes. How motivated are you to conquer the world?
Figuring that out.
Yeah.
We're kind of we were working on the record. That's kind of the focus over the winter.
Right.
Festivals, we're applying to stuff.
You already did the applications because a lot of them are.
A couple things.
This is around the time of year where you got to get them in, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's kind of up in the air because I'm potentially moving back to the UK for a little bit.
Potentially. That's a loaded word. Potentially.
Yeah, potentially. So it's like, how do I plan around that at this point?
Right. Yeah.
So it's like focus on studio stuff.
And when will that potentially might happen?
Yeah.
You don't know, or it's this year?
It's pretty solid, but also
potentially not. So you're right in that ambiguous potentiality zone.
Yeah.
Well, you have to drag these guys with you.
Potential wave.
But you guys have got the stuff for sure. You guys have got the songs and and the stuff as performers. There's no doubt about it. You're somebody that has seen you guys will ultimately remember that they've seen and heard you for sure.
Hopefully.
Yeah. You want to hit us again with some try and loosen up again. Like I say, loosen up a little bit, Thomas. Okay. Have some fun, boys. We're here at the Cat and Fiddle. It's Shake It Up Radio for a reason.
Find him a guitar.
Yeah. Kimberly, get your guitar out.
Hey, hey, hey.
You want to smash Kimberly's guitar?
All right, this is a new one from the record. It's gonna break my soul.
It's 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Sleepwalking on a final line, a lost soul trying to find a line. Clean place, you gotta take it slow. Let's change to get back on the road. Start it up, you gotta show me the way. Turn it down, I gotta hit my brake. I can't stand what I'm looking for. Hold me down, cause I'm looking for my love. Nobody's gonna break my soul. Picking up around my love. Nobody's gonna break my soul. Picking up and carry the load. This child is a wandering soul. Nobody was a broken bone. At control of an open vessel. Oh man, now, cause I'm dancing with the devil. Nobody's gonna break my soul. Gonna pick it up around my door. Nobody's gonna break my soul. Gonna pick it up and give it love. Nobody's gonna break my soul. Pick it up around my door. Nobody's gonna break my soul. Gonna pick it up and give it love. Nobody's gonna break my soul. Gonna pick it up around my door. Nobody's gonna break my soul. Gonna pick it up and give it love.
Good stuff, man.
Chilled it out a little bit for them.
What's that?
We chilled it out a little bit.
You were chilled. Yeah, you guys calm down a little bit, eh? Let's not get crazy here. So you're into the analog. You guys, you put out vinyl as well? Put out.
Yeah, so we do have some vinyl out.
You put
that was-
LP, is your LP vinyl or your singles?
Yeah, we just have a couple singles
Did you
there.
bring it?
Okay.
Yeah, it's in a basket somewhere. Yeah.
They got the these guys are in the music business, Mary.
Yes.
They
Brought some
They got a-
we got
they got a,
t-shirts and
They
vinyl.
got a suitcase full of stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Some artists don't bring it. I'm like, what?
We forget it. We'll forget it.
Yeah,
sometime.
well, we're artists. The reason we're not businessmen is because we're artists. The reason we're artists is because we're not businessmen. I've yet to find somebody that's got both ends of it nailed down.
Yeah, that's fair. That's hard.
I include myself in that cohort.
Yeah.
Failing wonderfully at the music business while being fully realized as an artist.
It's a fun way down.
Yeah, exactly. It's a
You don't
fun
have
way
a bunch of letters after your name when you learn music, right?
That's right.
You know, you can put as much time into music as you do a medical degree.
The only letters after my name are AKA. And we all know what that means. So you guys are endeavoring to put the product out, to bang out the songs, to put the record out. The new record, is it going to be on vinyl?
Well, maybe.
Depending on fundraising
Depending on fundraising,
efforts.
it'll definitely be on the internet.
Yeah. It is an outlay for cash, but I find that we did our last record on vinyl, and people are buying vinyl. Like
Yeah, no,
you can't give CDs away.
There's sort of a theme of like cassette tapes with our stuff.
Oh, okay. You're
So,
going
like,
way back to cassettes.
yeah.
People are buying those.
Well, we haven't tried it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I've read that people are doing it though. So
Yeah,
they're doing
it's,
it.
we record on cassette tapes. So
Yeah.
I figure it makes sense to release.
Sell it with a Sony Walkman.
Yeah.
as a package deal.
Comes with a free Walkman.
Sport Walkman. Yeah,
I don't know if
We can do that.
we can do that. Yeah,
We can do cassettes. We can do cassettes to air.
cassettes to air. Yeah,
We'll send one. We'll send
Please
one
do.
your way.
absolutely. Or a file. Yeah, and if you guys, so you guys, if we're looking for you guys, you're on all the socials. You're on the YouTubes, the Spotify's, the.
YouTubes, all that fun stuff.
And it's Thomas Duxbury and the new
Mother Nature.
Mother Nature.
Yeah.
So just Google that or
That's the one.
AOL that, whatever, and
AOL,
you'll find it.
All that fun stuff.
Right on, man. Well, it's been a great pleasure having you guys on the show.
Thank you
What
so
a great
much for
introduction to you and your music. Great energy and great tunes and great performers. So do you want to play us out and just totally knock us over with,
Sure, okay.
with something else?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
That's the new one, the newest one, is it? 44?
Second newest one.
Second
Is it
newest one.
second with water?
It was mine.
Okay. There's still two
It's
water.
our water.
They can use
These guys are so close as a band, they share water.
It's entirely
Entirely backwash. The backwash sessions.
At least you weren't
Here at
eating
Fiddle.
tomatoes or anything like that.
All
Yes.
right. This one's called the 44. It is the second newest one, and it feels weird to say newest because we released it like a year and a half ago or 2 years ago.
Well, that's pretty new. On the time scale of the universe,
Yeah, I guess so.
14.6 billion light years. It's pretty new. It's a blink of an eye, actually. Not even.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on, guys. What a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having us.
And we'll see you around. Everybody, keep your eyes and ears open around Hamilton.